What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Ray Talks Hoop. Today we are going to talk about what LeBron's injury is revealing about the Lakers. And just to give you a little bit of a preview, it is not a good thing. And this video is going to be a little bit difficult for me to make because I am a Laker fan. So naturally, whenever you're a fan of a team, you're going to want to be a little bit biased. But I do take pride in having an unbiased basketball channel. So I'm going to put my bias aside and completely roast my Lakers, because even though I love the Lakers, they do not deserve any love from Laker fans right now. So I'll be the first to admit, ever since LeBron got injured, we are not looking like a good basketball team. And if you do appreciate this unbiased opinion, especially coming from a Laker fan, because I know we are known for being biased and toxic, so if you appreciate the unbiasedness, please just give this video a thumbs up. That is all I ask for. So what's going on with the Lakers, and why am I making this video to talk crap about my own team? The first player we need to talk about is Brandon Ingram, because back when he was on the Lakers, I know there were a lot of Laker fans saying that they should trade him, and there were a lot of Laker fans saying that we should keep Brandon Ingram. I personally wanted to keep Ingram, but I don't make the decisions around here, you know? And now that he's not on the Lakers, what is he doing? He is balling out. He is playing like an absolute superstar pretty much every single night. And the same can be said about other players who left the Lakers. Another recent example is Julius Randle. He's not on the Lakers anymore, and he is balling out in New York. So I know you might be wondering, what exactly does Brandon Ingram have to do with LeBron's injury? Did he suddenly go to his house and kick his leg so that it feels even worse? Or what exactly is going on? So I'm about to give you my take and the whole reason for why I'm making this video. And here it is. Yesterday, Brandon Ingram had 36 points. And Brandon is a career 46% shooter from the field, and this year he's shooting around 48% from the field. Yesterday against my Lakers, Brandon had 36 points on 67% from the field. Kuzma was trying to guard Brandon, but no matter what Brandon did, Kuzma could not stop him. Brandon was doing turnaround fadeaways like Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace. Brandon was stopping and popping at the mid-range. Brandon was shooting from three. He was doing pretty much anything and everything that he wanted to do, and he shot 67% while doing so. Now, I know a lot of people might be thinking, well, of course he's going to shoot better against the Lakers. That's the team that traded him. Every time Brandon plays the Lakers, it is pretty much a revenge game for him. And yeah, that is most likely true, but let's take a look at some other players on the Pelicans and what it is exposing about the Lakers. Zion Williamson. The dude is only 21 years old. Zion shot 70% from the field. And while Zion was shooting 70% from the field, he put up 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. So Zion was doing pretty much anything that he wanted to the Los Angeles Lakers. And then we have Steven Adams. In the first quarter, nobody could stop Steven Adams. Steven was in the paint doing pretty much anything that he wanted to the Lakers. Even some guy that I'm not too familiar with, Alexander Walker. He had 18 points yesterday when he is a career 9 points per game scorer, and he did all of this on 50% shooting from the field. So what exactly does all of this expose about the Lakers now that they don't have LeBron or AD? Really, it exposes two things. Number one, without LeBron, this team looks sorry. I wish we still had Rondo. No offense to Dennis Schroeder, but he is not the same facilitator as Rondo. He cannot run the offense as well as Rajon Rondo. And I think Dennis is a great player. I would love to have Dennis on my team. I mean, I guess I technically do if the Lakers are my team, you know what I mean? But Dennis is not ready to fit into that role of being a facilitator right away. And you can say the same thing about pretty much every guy on that roster. LeBron James is the point guard, but he's also the small forward and the GM and the coach if you want to go down that route. But that's not even the worst part about the Lakers. It's okay to be bad. As long as you're out there and you're trying your best, I'm not going to be too upset about it. And I don't necessarily want to say these guys weren't trying their best, because at the end of the day, they are professionals at what they do, and they are the very best in the world at what they do. And they are getting paid very well to go out there and do their job. So it's very difficult for me to really say that they did not try their best. But from my opinion, it just looked like they were not putting out any effort out there. Those stats that I just pulled up about Zion, Brandon, Steven Adams, and all those other guys on the Pelicans, how do you let two people shoot 70% from the field and both of those guys had 30-point nights? Brandon had 36, Zion had 27 and 9, that's basically 30, and both of these guys did that on pretty much 70% shooting from the field. If you want to make the argument that Brandon Ingram just has something against the Lakers and he balled out because of it, fine. But to let another guy ease his way into the paint all day, Zion Williamson, and put up pretty much a 30-point triple-double on 70% shooting from the field, that is why I say the Lakers were not really putting out effort. We're out here looking like some pretty boys who are too cool to play basketball. Give this video a thumbs up if you watched it all the way through, and hit the subscribe button if you want to stay in the loop on everything going on in the NBA, especially from an unbiased point of view. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. I am out of here.